welcome to Eastgate Unity. Max here, this is Fred.
And we are here to talk about the Backfire Zealot and the Exway Flex, which is a very well-known competitor here, and we are here to help you out.
And these two boards are very similar, so we're just gonna kind of compare and contrast our experiences with the boards.
Now, keep in mind, everything is our personal perception. However, when you watch a review, what I always think in my head, let's hear what they have to say and let's come outside of my comfort zone. So for instance, I came from all-terrain boards, which have double kingpin trucks, air pneumatics. I wasn't too into the boosted style boards, but I kept riding them and I wound up falling in love with it. There's always pluses and minuses about both different types of boards, and same goes for hub motors, same goes for belt motors, same goes direct drive. So trying something because you watch and review a skate video, it's a good thing. So always try to step outside of your comfort zone. You might fall in love with something that you had no idea that you could enjoy. So it's always good to just try new things and keep your ear out for something different.
Yeah, every rider is a little bit different. You know, they may ride different, they may be a little bit heavier, they may be an aggressive rider that carves a lot, or someone that accelerates a lot, or if you like a flex deck opposed to a stiff deck, and all that plays a factor of your riding experience and your overall enjoyment of the board.
Overall, keep in mind, we're here to have fun. That's first and foremost. Everybody's entitled to their opinions. Everything we go over, again, is our personal perception and our feelings of the boards.
And this is just kind of our experiences with the boards, and then as the more you ride it, the more you'll get comfortable with the board. Every board that you ride is going to definitely feel a little bit different, and the more you ride it, you may actually like it a lot more. So at first you may dislike it, and then the more you ride it, you just start to get used to it.
I had the Exway Flex a while back, and then I sold it, and then I kind of missed it. So I wound up getting it again because I kind of missed how it was really light and agile. So once I got back into the boosted style boards, when I got the Zealot, I was thinking, you know, might as well just get the Exway Flex again and, you know, help out the Eastgate community. And because I know it's a very, very big head-to-head combination right there, because everybody's trying to find out which ones they want. And it's a very, very good question because they're both pretty much priced the same way, and they're really good boards for $650, to be honest with you. I'm very surprised Zealot actually went down to $650, and you know, I've seen the Flex go down to $609 for the Riot Pack. You know, it's somewhere around $609 to $650, depending on what kind of sale they're going on at that time.
And we're just gonna kind of compare and contrast the boards. Like, we had different experiences, and we're just gonna share our experiences with the boards, like different riding styles, how we felt while riding them.
I wanted to do a big comparison on how they handle with different terrains, because when I had the Zealot, I felt that it went over everything, because I have a lot of all-terrain boards and I really like them a lot. But we're here to talk about these style boards today, and obviously they're boosted style, so they don't have everything an actual all-terrain could do, because obviously they're street wheels and they're not tires like air pneumatics. So testing them for the last couple weeks made me realize that actually they are both very capable. And for a different video, I want to explain why it's well worth it getting a belt drive board. And you can change the pulleys, you can change the wheels, and that's what makes the ride so much better. Even just the wheels itself, you'll be able to go over a lot of things. A lot of people like to go get the Cloudwheels because they're big and soft, which makes sense. But the Zealot comes with big fat 96mm wheels, and they really run over anything a Cloudwheel can do. And the range is way better on a regular street wheel rather than Cloudwheels.
Even when I was riding the Backfire Zealot, I wasn't too worried about running over things. Like, that really kind of wasn't an issue. And then even with the Exway Flex, I was a little afraid too, but then as you were riding, I noticed that even the wheels could still handle riding over anything pretty smooth. Like, he rode over railroad tracks with pretty big gaps in the middle. We rode over little rocks. Both could run over things pretty well. The Zealot maybe a little bit better, I thought.
Yeah, so keep in mind the Zealot has a little bit of a higher clearance, so that's one thing. The deck is a little bit bigger. There is more flex on the Exway Flex, and it's a smaller board. It's easier to take the bad terrain a little bit better on the Zealot. However, again, I was very surprised riding over things like the train tracks and real crappy roads. Exway Flex took over a lot of bad terrain as well, and I was really surprised that pretty much did everything the Zealot can as well.
Yeah, for me, I was super comfortable riding the Exway Flex because of the flex on the deck. I felt like real comfortable carving, and then even like going over bumps. The wheel flares, which are the little ridges on the ends of the Exway Flex, I really found that to be really comfortable, and it did help my riding experience. I did find the wheel flare to be helpful because I can tell where my feet were being placed without having to look down at the board.
Those wheel flares helped out. Just like Max is saying, it places your foot in really nice. But again, it could be uncomfortable to some people. It did for me, and I'm not even a big guy. I'm 5'5", shoe size 9, you know, so it was uncomfortable for me. But when I first got the Exway Flex, the ridges he's talking about, I hated. It goes right over basically the wheels, and I'm not a big guy at all. I'm 5'5", 150 pounds, and you know, my feet are only a size 9, and I felt it cramped my feet big time. I hated it. As time went on, it started growing on me because it plants you in nice.
And once again, I thought this board, controlling it was very good. Like the agility of this board, the way the board handled, the agility, also the flex of the deck helped to absorb impact off of rough terrain, speed bumps, and it made for a very comfortable ride.
And you can see from the footage that, you know, we can handle it really well, and that's what another thing I want to talk about, that the agility on the Exway Flex, it does have better trucks. The trucks are a little bit more agile. Again, the deck is a little bit smaller and lighter, so you'll see in the footage that the agility on the Exway Flex is really, really good. I like it a lot. However, you'll see on the Zealot's power is a lot better than the Exway Flex. You'll see on the race test, the Exway Flex had actually 0 chance. And I didn't even go in turbo mode. So the Backfire Zealot has eco mode, has sport mode, and then it has turbo mode.
Fred was riding the Backfire Zealot on sport mode, which is still not even the highest mode, turbo mode is, and still I stood no chance on the Exway. So both of these boards look very similar, and they're both in about the same price bracket. Even the flex of the deck is about the same. I would say the Exway Flex has a little bit more flex, but in the performance is where you can really start to see the differences. So definitely in the speed test, you can notice the difference, and another big one would be the range.
As for range, we got about almost 21 miles on the Backfire Zealot, and the Exway Flex, it looked like we got about 13 miles. We were in residential areas. There wasn't a lot of hills. We hit a couple of hills here and there, nothing crazy. We're both light riders, again around 150 pounds, so that's that. We do ride pretty aggressively, but again, we're not heavy riders, and we didn't hit much hills, so that's what the range really came out of.
I was riding in level 4 on the Exway, and then we were on, I think on sport mode on the Backfire, right?
Yep.
Pretty much the whole time.
Yep.
And yeah, the Exway Flex definitely died out first, so the Backfire had a lot longer range. I would say about like halfway longer. We couldn't even get it to die out at the very end. It was just it was the board that kept on going.
It was so cold, I was getting very frustrated. It was still on 1 bar, and I wanted to leave, but at the same time I wanted to suck all that energy out of the battery so I can get an actual accurate reading test, and it just got too cold. The sun was coming down.
And then that's another thing, keep in mind the weather was about 32 degrees, and then as we were riding, I think it was even more below. I think it was like 30 below, like it got really cold.
Right. So that's another thing, as we all know, or for who doesn't know, when it's colder out, it affects the battery dramatically. So I'm sure if it was springtime, we're in New Jersey over here, it's like you said, anywhere from 20 degrees to 35 degrees. So that's obviously really cold, and that affects the range. So I'm a little over 20 miles, 20.4 miles. I still have 1 bar left, and I can't kill the Zealot. Sure, it's got some battery lag on it, but I just hit 19 miles per hour easy. I can't kill the board.
Both are great boards for the price, and both are very similar. My final thoughts are that the Backfire Zealot can do everything the Exway Flex can do, but more. A lot of people enjoy having reverse, and luckily for you guys, both of these boards do have the reverse.
So the reverse on the Backfire, you just select this little button down, and you'll see that there's an arrow that shows you. The Exway Flex, you hit the pad 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and you'll see a digital arrow go backwards. What's cool about the Backfire Zealot, it's very easy to put in the Shredlights here. So they're all capable right there, and the bolts are right outside the grip tape. The Exway Flex, if you look on the top, it's not there, so you gotta pull up the grip tape to get into the board side to install the Shredlights. So that's one good thing. If you're really into Shredlights and you're thinking about the Zealot, that might be a way to go too. But you have to pull up the grip tape to get to the Shredlights on the Exway flax.
Yeah, the thing is underneath the grip tape.
Sorry, a lot of people that get the Backfire Zealot, they wind up doing the angled Shredlights. So I just did the regular angle. I just did the regular flats on top, or standard, I should say, technically. A lot of the times they put the angle ones that come out here and it sits right here, which is really nice.
Yeah, the ones that are a little raised.
Yeah.
Kind of make that V shape.
So what we really wanted to do here is not exactly give you the specifications of the board. You can find that online. What we really want to do is show you how they both ride in comparison. That's really what we're here to do, and we're happy to show you and help you with your purchase process.
We got giveaways for one lucky person.
So we're gonna do a giveaway at 500 subscribers.
We're 4 people. Each person gets a wheel. All right, one lucky winner does get a set of wheels.
So we are doing a giveaway at 500 subscribers. So you have to subscribe and you have to like, and I would like for you to share. Of course, you can comment any questions, concerns. If you guys want to see a different board, you want to see something about bushings, trucks, different wheels, different pulleys, please ask. So the giveaway is gonna be the 115 millimeter all-terrain rubber wheels. They ride over everything.
Yeah, once again, all you gotta do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, and definitely comment below.
Peace, guys. And you know, I did a little turning and looking, and I took off the wheel, and I see a tiny bit of
pebbles. 2 pebbles.
Pebbles.
Giveaways for one lucky person.
So we're gonna do a giveaway at 500 subscribers.
We're 4 people. Each person gets a wheel.
So.
All right, one lucky winner gets the giveaway.
How'd you come up with that? And then we're gonna give away one wheel each.
1 wheel each.
Four of you f***ers are gonna get mad lucky.